everyone, my name is Zhangxinmin. My metric number is 205016. Today, I want to talk about our topic 2, struggle for independence. Hundreds of years ago, Malaysia passed through many of the historical periods, where the occupation came to Malaysia one after another, started from the Portuguese and ending with the British and Japanese. During the colonial period, the Malay people have struggled and fought to regain their land and rights until the year 1957. Malaysia and her states have been ruled by many invaders over the years, from Portuguese, Dutch to British, as well as the Japanese in World War II. In August 31st, 1957 has declared the independence of Malaysia after several negotiations were among Malaysians led by Tunku and the British. In that day, Tunku proudly declared the independence of Malaya by shouting out Merdeka 7 times at the Merdeka Stadium. The independence of Malaysia is different from much of the independence of other countries because it's a peaceful independence achieved by holding talks with British. No other country has ever done that before Malaysia. Additionally, the Malaysia independence was realized by 3 people with different culture and religion. The struggle for independence in the country can be divided into 2 stages: the struggles with bloodshed and the struggle through the spirit of nationalism and negotiations. Colonial rule began in the early 20th century. In 1915, India rebelled and came close to taking control of Singapore. In 1931, the Malaya Communist Party was established. It has links with developing communism in China and drew most of its support from the Chinese community. By 1937 to 38, anti-colonial nationalism began among the Malay community with the formation of Union of Young Malays. The Japanese occupied the country from 1941 to 1945. Residents, mainly from the Chinese, was led by MCP. British rule was reintroduced after the war, but met active resistance from the MCP. Malay nationalists also campaigned for independence. The United Malays National Organization was formed in 1946. Malay opposition to the Malay Union purpose was powerful, and the Malay Union was quickly replaced with the Federation of Malaya, and preparations for self-government began. The Federation of Malaya, comprising 11 states, was established in 1948. However, the road to independence was not without difficulties. The biggest of which was certainly the uprising of the communists, mostly from Chinese quarters. In 1948, a state of emergency was declared. The communists declared an armed struggle to liberate Malaya from the British and started the bloodiest British undeclared war that should last 12 years. Eventually, the communists were beaten through a combination of aggressive jungle warfare, the cutting of the supplies, and the establishment of multi-recycle cooperation between the respective race-based parties in Malaya. A communist-led insurrection in that year was suppressed by the UK, but the Malaya Union gave rise to the United Malays National Organization. Dato resigned when his idea to open UMON to non-Malay participation was opposed by a major of UMON members. Tunku became UMON's second president. The Tunku was aristocratic and popular among the non-Malays. He was considered ideal for the stewardship of a new nation, and it was him who stressed the people of Malaya towards present-day Malaysia. During the 1951 Kuala Lumpur municipal elections, UMON decided to join the MCA to attract voters. This formula of racial cooperation saw the establishment of the Allies Party that eventually won the first Malaya elections in 1955. Tengku became Malaya's first chief minister and began negotiations with British for independence. Early in 1956, the governments of the Federation of Malaya and the UK and the Hands of Malay States agreed that the Federation should achieve independence by the end of August 1957 if possible. In the 1948 Federation of Malaysia Agreement, the British agreed to grant eventual self-rule. But ethnic tension was a major obstacle to doing so. The British tried to promote national unity among different ethnic groups by encouraging dialogue among non-communist ethnic leaders. But the eventual consensus was that Malays would only share politic power with non-Malays if non-Malays helped improve Malays' economic status. The detail to achieve this plan remained elusive, and the group engaged in discussions were largely ethnically based on UMON, the Malaysia-Chinese Association, and the Malaysia-India Congress. However, from 1952 to 1955, UMON, the MCA, and the MIC established a partnership called the Alliance. Alliance won municipal, local, and federal elections and thus emerged as an agent for unified Malaya interests. By October 1956, a group had produced a document to satisfy the various ethnic and religions. On August 15, 1957, the FL ratified the document, and on August 31, 1957, Malaya became an independent country. On August 31, 1957, the Federation of Malaya became an independent nation and joined the Commonwealth. Tengku, leader of the independence movement, became prime minister. Following the suggestion, the Tengku arrived home from London with the good news that independence would finally come to Malaya. Between the years 1955 to 1957, the Tengku and the cabinets prepared the Malaya Constitution. The Tengku led the nation when he shouted Merdeka 7 times at the newly built Merdeka Stadium on the August 31, 1957. That means the struggle for independence gets victory. The independence of every country is hard. After understanding the process of independence, we should cherish our present life. As the younger generation, we should study hard, make a difference, and make the country more prosperous. Thank you for your listening. See you. Bye-bye.